Yeah, what's up, man? Hope y'all having a blessed one. Back with another one right here. We got police discover mother's horrifying secret. Let's get into this one right here, man.
This is Navy Chief Petty Officer Brianna Williams. Once investigators started closing in on her web of lies, she attempted to take the easy way out because she knew her life was about to change.
No, you're not gonna go, no.
But this doesn't even compare to the neglect and abuse she inflicted on her missing 5-year-old daughter, Taylor. Her missing daughter that she had every sheriff in the whole city of Jacksonville looking for. When, in reality, Brianna knew they would never find Taylor, because Brianna dumped her small, malnourished, and lifeless body in a shallow grave in the woods. However, that didn't keep her from spilling her crocodile tears when she tried to get away with murder.
What's going on?
I do not know where my daughter is.
Did she run away?
No,
Where was she last seen?
she was here with me.
What was she wearing?
A purple shirt and like pink pajamas, like a t-shirt. She was
The pants were pink?
Say again?
Okay, just stay on the line with me. Do you know where she could have gone?
No.
Have you checked?
Like she just came home. I just picked her up on Halloween night. She was with my mom in Alabama.
Okay, have you checked the house?
Yes.
Okay. Did she have a favorite hiding spot in the house? Like under
No.
the bed?
I checked on her there.
Okay, let's check again. Go to her bedroom. Let's check her closet. Nobody else in the house has seen her?
No, it's just me and her.
All right, are you in her room? Okay. Check under her bed again.
Surprisingly, Brianna is quite calm over the phone for a mother of a young child who just found out her daughter was missing.
You call, ma'am? All right. Is this your address here? Okay. Yeah. All right, ma'am. Okay. Hey, tell what's happening.
She got in full uniform.
Okay. Have you had any problems with anybody? Okay. Anything unusual? Okay. Do you live by yourself? Okay. The father of the child? He's not in her life?
Search your house.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
Search your house.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Father of the child is not.
He's in Alabama.
He's here.
Alabama?
He's in Alabama. Okay. So. Any problems with anyone else as far as any custody dispute between you and him? No. Okay. What's the normal setup between, just so we know, between you and him as far as custody wise?
I take her up there and you'll see her.
That's it. Okay. All right. And there was been no dispute or anything like that. Any argument with anyone else? All right. Okay. Show me which door was locked real quick. Or unlocked. Was it the back door? Okay.
Recently moved in, or? Yes.
Okay. When'd you move in?
Like, I started moving stuff. Well, I signed a lease back in June, but the place kept getting broken.
693,
So I didn't want to move there, but the guy was like leaving it vacant. He was putting in their rest.
Okay. When did you actually move in? In June or?
No, like a week ago, a few days ago.
Okay. Today's Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay. Did you move in, let's say, over the weekend?
Yeah.
All right.
So you said she does not go to school?
She does not go to school.
And we last saw her at midnight?
When she put her to bed.
Alright, so they just moved in this weekend. Did she ever run off like this before?
No. 1054. Nothing like this. No history.
Brianna's tears might convince the officers she is a concerned mother initially because everyone grieves differently, but eventually her suspicious behavior and mistakes will soon be picked up on. An inspection of the home is conducted, and deputies write off the lack of furniture and children's items because Brianna states she's just moved in. Taylor has one small toddler bed, and her room is staged with a pair of slippers and box of crackers. Some of the brown stains on her bed and walls are tested for human blood, but yield inconclusive results. Officers inspect Brianna's vehicle and immediately pick up on the smell of cleaning products, as if she's just cleaned her car. Deputies do not do a thorough search of her vehicle at first, but when they do, it will tell a different story.
How many people have been in the house?
Just me, her, and one of the guys that I work with. He walked around with me because he didn't think that it was unlivable.
Okay. Oh, he checked the house before, or as you were moving in, or something?
This was before.
This is way before this.
Yeah.
All right. I was gonna say. Hit it one more time. Okay. All right. Is there anybody that helped you move in?
Just the people that was in like this weekend.
Helped you move in the furniture and stuff? Who was rooms to go or something like that, or was it like someone else?
It was someone else.
Oh,
I got off Craigslist. I have my number.
okay. Okay, I'm listening. All right. Does she have a favorite toy or anything like that she normally takes with her? Mr. Bear?
Ma'am, you have a recent picture of it? You ready? It's 904.
Just leave your car like this, okay, ma'am? Okay. Who normally takes care of her when you're not available?
Well, I'm not. She's with my mom.
Where's your mom at?
In Alabama.
Well, I'm just saying, because she's not in school, like daycare-wise. Where she go? Or...
Oh, she was with my mom. I just picked her up on Halloween.
Okay.
And before that, she was at.
Yeah. Okay. So.
At the CDC.
What's your mom's phone number, real quick?
Brianna claims to have been paying rent for 2 properties for months due to break-ins at her new place. Her old apartment is only a few miles away, and while she is brought down to the station for questioning, deputies will uncover more of the truth.
Also, looking for a missing 5-year-old that walked out of the house about midnight last night.
Oh my goodness. And see, we were reading the Amber Alert, but we was thinking it was an adult since it didn't say child.
Okay.
It says missing person, so we
I got
picked
you.
adult.
Did they already send one out? I didn't know if they did. Did
Well,
it just come through on your phone?
No, it wasn't on our phone. I looked at the breaking news, and see, that's how come if a person, people wouldn't know because it says missing person.
Yeah, I don't know if the news has been briefed on if it's an adult or female, but it or a male or
missing since midnight.
yeah, purple PJs on. The back door was probably open. The mom said.
What mother don't check on the child? My sons and grandsons stay with us, and
even though that mother lying, like my son walked out the house and was up the street in the middle of the street playing, little bit like 3 years old. He got autism. I was asleep though. Hey, it could happen though, but this lady lying though, but it could happen.
my son is 36. And as a habit, I go right past his room to make sure he's still breathing.
Yeah, I know you got an abandoned house next door, right? Anyone live next door? It's abandoned, the one right next to it. Lady just moved in. She's an Army lady.
I saw him the other day, but I've never seen a kid. I've
never saw a
seen
kid.
A little girl with them.
Huh.
Yeah.
She by herself, or?
I saw, like, when I saw the people over there, I saw, I think it was a man, a woman, and they were moving stuff in, and then they had a lot of little girl stuff. And then I saw another woman, like, not where that cop car is, but the other side. There was another woman sitting there, just sitting in the car.
Okay.
Over there.
All right, let's check that. I'll go over there and check that out. That's nice. So get your first name?
While the whole city of Jacksonville searches for 5-year-old Taylor that just seemed to vanish from a home no one has even seen her at, Brianna seems to take this time to rest. There's no need for a box of tissues in her interview room. Her acting skills could use some work.
Hey, Brianna. We're back again. You alright? You need anything?
I know she did what she did, but like, how you don't know if a nigga been up looking for her all day? But I know she did what she did, but like, Like, nigga can be tired, dog. Like, Jesus.
Water or anything? You okay? You need to go to the restroom or anything? You good? You sure? Alright. Alright, so I got a partner here with me today. Detective Radigan.
I'm sorry we had to meet under these stressful circumstances. I'm gonna, Officer Whitaker's with our missing persons unit, right? Well, based on the investigation, the age of your child, and everything going on, I'm also a detective, but I'm assigned to our cold case unit, which also I'm part of the CART team, which is the Child Abduction Response Team. So, and I don't want to stress you out on that. Listen to me. Look.
Notice when Brianna is informed that a specialized unit will be working diligently to find her daughter, it seems to elicit a nervous reaction instead of gratitude.
I just want to explain what I do, all right, and what resources, okay? I mean, Missing Persons is doing an outstanding job. We can extend a little bit more than that, okay? And we have a little bit more specialty on that. So that's how I get involved, because we don't know what happened, okay? We don't know what's going on. We don't know after she left out of the house what happened to her. So this could be a criminal investigation. You understand what I'm saying, huh? Look at me.
I'm signing up for it.
Listen to me, okay? We're doing everything we can. We've got everybody out there looking for her, okay? We've got everything going, but I want to make sure we cover everything. So as this proceeds, we don't know what we're going to have, okay? But I want to make sure we cover everything and it's explained to you in the beginning. All right? Do you understand what I'm saying? And do you understand my role? Okay? We started out as a missing person, and it could still just be that way, a missing child that walked away. But what if something happened to her when she walked away, God forbid, okay? Then it may be criminal. So we're going to up the game a little bit, and we're investigating that way. So that way we're not overlooking anything, okay? I don't mean to stress you out. You're stressed out enough as it is. But I want to be real about everything, okay? So based on that, what I'm going to do, and I would do it with anybody that we're going to sit down and interview from here on out that would be involved, I'm going to advise you of your constitutional rights.
Okay. Now, prior to you waking up this morning and going into her room between 6:45 and 6:50 and noticing that she wasn't there based on the door being unlocked, what time did you see her before then?
It was like around midnight.
Around midnight?
Yes.
Okay.
It was either, it was around midnight. It was like either.
So she went to bed between 12 and 12:30, and you went to sleep about 1 o'clock a.m. this morning. Did you check on her prior to you going to sleep?
No.
Okay, so you assume that she was asleep?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you hear any noise coming from her room or anything like that?
Not from.
He burned that bitch. Kai would never burn that motherfucker.
Her room, but there were like I can't explain it. Like there were like when you're dragging something or you moving something, but it was coming from upstairs. And either way, like I just grab my gun and walk around to make sure okay, there's nobody in here.
Coming from upstairs of the house that you're in?
And there are no stairs. That's the part that I didn't understand, but it definitely sounded like it was coming from the roof.
Okay. Have you been up there? Is anything up there?
I don't even know how to get up there.
Okay. Now, how long have you been in that house?
We've been in there for 3 days.
Okay, so you moved in on the 3rd?
Yes.
Now, I know you said you contacted movers from Craigslist. When did you contact them on the 3rd as well?
It was the same day that we, it was the same day that they moved. So, yeah, it had to be the 3rd. It was, whatever day I posted that, it was that day that we moved. So it was either the 3rd or 4th. I don't have my phone now, so I can't check the calls.
I'm going to back here for just a second. Has she ever done this before? Has she ever walked off? Sleepwalk or anything like? Okay. Because there's just certain things that just kind of spark. You checked in the closets and in the cabinets and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Has she ever hidden there before? Mm-hmm. Anything like that?
We played hide and seek and she would hide in the closet, but not like that.
Okay. All right. And then
they all got that gut
so you'd
feeling
gone to
that
bed
she
at 1?
That she killed.
Did you wake up hearing this noise?
Yes. Like the little whatever noise it was. It sounded like it changes. Like sometimes I can hear like near where I sleep. Sometimes it's like back towards the kitchen area.
Okay. And it sounded like dragging noise?
Yes, it's like somebody's moving something.
or walking. But
And you said
I don't know how to get up there, or if anyone could even get up there.
So you said you grabbed your guns. You have a gun?
I grabbed my gun, and then.
Did you check the house?
Yes, I walk around the open spaces that I know people can come in through. And I didn't see.
Did you go outside and check?
I didn't go.
Okay, so you just checked around the house?
Yes.
Did you go in your daughter's room at that time and look in?
No.
Okay.
I don't like to bring guns around her.
So, if you heard the noise, why did you say you didn't go into her room?
Cause I had a gun. I didn't want to go up in there again. She got bars on her window, so I just you can't get in there. You can't go through the window of her room.
Now the guns, I know this morning you said that they're laid out like how we saw them this morning.
Yes.
So you said you don't like guns around her, but are they laid out like that? So she's
not normally. Like when she sleep, then yes, I pull them out because, like I said, like the place they're broken into. So I sleep with my guns like right there.
Okay. All right. So you moved into this place about 3 or 4 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you staying prior to this address?
The Southside 87, 87 Southside Boulevard, 8745 Palm Breeze Road. They're the same apartment complex.
And how long did you live at the Southside address?
We were there for like a year and a half.
Okay. And why were you moving?
Because I wanted to move to a different area. Like, I always do this. I did this in Virginia. Like, I lived in Norfolk, then, like, a year later, I moved to Virginia Beach.
Okay. So, for 6 months, you had 2 residents?
Yes. I was like, I'll come and check on the Ivan one. And then I just stayed at 8787.
So, for 6 months, you had the Southside address and you had the Ivy address. What 3 days ago made you need to move urgently if you were there if you had both places for 6 months and you didn't feel
killed the little girl at that house.
I didn't want to keep paying renting both places.
But I mean, you decided on the 3rd that was the day to move?
That was the day that I actually was like able to find movers, because that was the whole issue. I was like, I didn't, which company am I going to go for? I had been asking around. It was like, just ask people for work. It's like, no, I don't want to ask people.
But you found someone from Craigslist, right?
Yes.
Which you say you do everything from Craigslist. A lot of things.
Majority, like there or thumbtack.
Okay, but you found the Craigslist people that moved you in one day.
Yeah.
The same day,
like,
right?
Literally, like I posted the ad and then they contacted me the same day.
So why hadn't you done that 6 months ago?
Just never crossed my mind.
I mean, our whole detective unit is out canvassing and working and doing interviews. And part of this whole process is we're going to call.
At this point, the detectives already knew what the movers had said. They were using special tactics to see if Brianna's story was going to change once she received this information.
Okay, so what was the urgency? Why couldn't you wait to find a mover once you had everything packed up and ready to go so that you can move everything in one go round?
I didn't even think about that.
How old are you?
27.
27. Okay, I didn't get that. I'm going to ask you a question. What do you think happened this morning?
I don't know.
Where do you think she's at?
I have no clue, because she wouldn't leave. And I don't even know, like, did they find Mr. Bear? Because she won't go anywhere without that thing.
What?
This little pink teddy bear, she calls him Mr. Bear.
So on this move on Sunday with him, did she ever come out at all, or she was in the bathroom the whole time?
She came out, but they weren't in the house at that time. They were strapping stuff down, whatever they were doing outside.
So the movers, it was pretty abrupt. You needed to be out of that house that day, Sunday, according to the conversation that one of my partners had with the detective, with the movers. Mm-hmm. Okay. What was what was the urgency?
It wasn't urgent.
According to the movers, it was I had to be out today.
I can tell them that.
Okay. All right. And they never saw your daughter.
Yeah.
They never saw your daughter. They never saw you put her in the car. They never saw her at the other house. They never saw her. Why is that?
I didn't want them to see her.
Why not?
Wow. Like, damn. Like, from a detective point of view, I know they like, wow.
Because I don't know them like that.
Well, I mean, you're not introducing me to her, but how did you leave her at the house on Southside and then go to Ivy without her? They never saw her. They never saw you put her in the car. So what happened?
Nothing happened.
Well, where was your daughter?
She was with me. She's always
She
with
wasn't
me.
with you.
Yes, she was.
The two movers are saying that they never saw. They heard water running, and you said that she was in there, but they never saw her. And you were in the garage while they were moving everything in, and you were on the phone. You never saw your daughter. When was the last time she was at CDC? I'm sorry if I'm asking you some questions.
Probably like May.
Last there in May?
June, yeah.
And I understand she was in Tuscaloosa?
Yeah, she was with my mom.
Okay. Your mom, who's your mom?
Carissa.
Carissa. And how long was she in Tuscaloosa? When did she go there?
I was off and on. She's been there pretty much all summer, actually.
All summer?
Not the complete summer, because I know we went to the movies once.
I'm assuming you drove her there?
Yeah, so I can make it back.
Would your mom be able to tell us what days when she last saw your daughter? So I think we have her number, right?
Yeah.
So if we call her, she's going to say that she saw her in the month of August.
Yeah.
Investigators were able to confirm that Taylor attended the CDC regularly, up until the end of May. Taylor was discharged from the program after 2 to 3 weeks of being absent, indicating to detectives that there are some holes in Brianna's story.
The right date.
Well, give me
it was sometime in either June or July. I just kind of like skip hop back and forth over the weekend.
Okay, so you would get her for the weekend, come here for the weekend, or stay up there with her for the weekend?
I'll come and get her.
So you'll get her,
back, yeah.
bring her back here for the weekend, and then take her back when? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday? What days would you take her back?
It depends. Like, if I was on leave, then I just take her back while I was on leave. But other than that, then it had to be Saturday or Sunday.
Okay. So on your visits, you never brought her back during the week? She always only stayed with you during the weekend?
It depends. If I was on leave, then she come back during the week. But otherwise, then it was just the weekend.
Okay, so it was only on times that you were on leave or the weekend.
Yeah.
So no one here ever watched her outside of the CDC daycare?
The CDC and before that, kindergarten. No.
Kindergarten?
Yes, that's the name of the daycare center.
Okay. And how often do you have duty?
On bad weeks, twice a week.
Brianna has 1 or 2 12-hour duty shifts a week. She claims she doesn't know her schedule, but as a single mother, a lot of planning would need to go into where Taylor would be during her duty shifts. She is talking in circles and not making much sense.
No, what do you mean bad weeks?
Like, it'd be like twice a week.
Okay.
And, sometimes it's like once every week.
What is the norm? What is it supposed to be?
Oh, I don't know the rotation.
You don't know your rotation at work?
Not the duty hour rotation.
So you don't know? You couldn't tell me right now when you were going to be on call next?
If I had my planner, I could, but not. No. My planner on my phone, put them in there.
So how
I think Friday would be the next time I had duty because I was on leave. So.
Okay, so how often does it come around? There's no rhyme or reason to it? It's just you have duty today? So when you've had duty prior to Taylor going to your mom, where is she? How do you even know to ask your mom to watch her if you don't know what days you're on?
They put out the wash bill a month early.
Okay.
So I could just tell her, like, hey, Mom, I need you.
Okay, so for your 8 to 8 or 7:30 to 7:30 duty, you would take her to your mom every time?
Yes, or I just leave her there. That's why. I was like, I couldn't, the back and forth, and I didn't want anybody else watching her. Like, I don't know people here like that.
But you were going to take her to the lady you met on Craigslist today to watch her? Okay. So, I'm still trying to understand the schedule thing.
Okay. You know where this is going to lead to?
No.
Okay. They called your mom.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't seen your daughter since January.
Yes, she has.
Okay. Why would she say that?
October.
Why would she say that? This is Carissa. This is your mom.
That's my mom.
Why would she say that?
She would not say that.
The second Brianna's lies start to unravel, she wants to end the conversation right there. It's certainly not going how she thought it would. It's as if Brianna didn't think the detectives were going to verify her facts.
Detectives have interviewed her on the phone. They've spoke to both grandmas.
They couldn't have, because one of my grandmas is dead.
Well, on the father's side?
On my mom's side.
Okay. What about Daddy?
I'm done with this. I don't want to talk
No.
about this. Yes, I am done, because you're No, you're lying to me now. So
How am I lying to you? I'm not lying to you.
You just said that my mom. I literally picked my mom. I mean, not my mom.
I'm just telling you what my partner said. And I'd like to explain to you, but
I don't know where to get that from because I literally went down there.
Do you want to talk? Do you want to talk to the detectives I spoke with her, and then get that? Find out what the information they gave.
I'm done with this because I don't know where this is going. But no, no. Like it's the second time this has happened. Like some other lady was like saying stuff that I didn't even say. Like she was twisting my words, like no.
She hitting there with the.
No, I'm not sure who she was.
What, today?
Yes.
Bitch, what?
Where?
Like she was like explaining. She was trying to explain.
The throwback is wild.
She's
She's still back there. Her recoil is crazy.
No, I'm done.
Well, but that's why we're trying to get clarity. That's all we want. We just want
We'll get
clarity.
later, but not. It's a late day. I just want my baby home,
and that's what we're trying to
do.
Well, the whole thing, because there's no way my mom would tell you she hadn't seen her since January. Like what?
And that's why I'm asking you.
No, I picked her up Halloween, like
Okay.
that afternoon.
Okay.
It was pouring down rain.
I'm just telling you what she said to my partners. That's all. Okay? And and you have to understand our point. We're trying to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
So if there's a discrepancy somewhere, do you not think the best thing to do is to talk to you?
Yes.
Okay. So do you understand where we're coming from?
I do, but I'm over this. Like, because my mom, she would not say that.
So you don't want to talk to us anymore about any of this?
Oh my God, my grandma is dead.
What about
No,
your,
no, no.
on your father,
Yes.
on Taylor's dad's side?
Bitch, she not talking about your grandma, ho. Your mama can't be your grandma, you dumbass. She talking about the baby grandmas. Like the baby grandma's still alive. Your grandma passed away. Not the baby grandma. Like she wildin'. Shawty too slow.
Does he have a grandmother?
No.
Okay. Do you understand that?
I understand that, but you said you talked to both of them. That's,
I didn't talk to my partners yet.
Oh my God.
Do you want to continue to talk to us about what's going on?
Not right now. No. Like, 'cause this is going too far. Like, my grandma.
Okay, so you don't want to answer any questions as to...
Oh shit, she trying to play victim. Nigga, they supposed to be looking for your daughter, shawty. Like, what the fuck?
The whereabouts of your daughter.
Ain't even about
I don't know
you.
where she is. If I
Well,
did,
and
I
I'm trying to get the
wouldn't be here.
background. Yes or no?
I've told you everything that I know. Like, I don't know.
But you don't want to answer any more
My mom is on her way
questions?
here now.
Hmm?
My mom is on her way here now.
Okay. Do you want to
So
answer
if you
any...
want to talk to her when she gets here, you can talk to her when she gets
But you
here.
don't want to talk to us anymore?
I do not want to talk to her.
Okay. Did you change your mind? You mean on that door?
No. I need to call my job.
Well, we'll take care of that for you. Do you need anything like a bathroom or water or anything like that?
I need to talk to legal. Because I was supposed to talk to them about the lease.
Okay. Do you need water? Do you need a bathroom or anything like that right now? If you need anything, knock on the door.
New detectives enter the room to let Brianna know she is free to leave. However, her wallet, phone, and both residences aren't an option for tonight until the investigation is done. They offer to take her anywhere she can go, but ultimately she is picked up by a co-worker so she can stay on base. After Brianna left the police station, she was oddly quiet. She never even asked how the search for Taylor was going. However, police gained access to Brianna's apartment during this time, and what they found in that apartment painted a very different picture of Brianna's relationship with her daughter. Upon entry, it seemed like all the other apartments on that floor. However, after investigators opened the door, the smell of human feces, urine, and absolute trash everywhere was overwhelming. Piles
She was leaving that little girl in the house by herself. God.
of dirty dishes in the sink, bugs, trash mixed with clothes and toys, and filth on the walls and carpet covered every inch of the apartment. The sad part? The evidence that Taylor lived in that apartment was so apparent by the many areas of human defecation all over the apartment. If you can call that living. Although Brianna would never end up admitting to it, it seemed she left her 5-year-old to fend for herself most of the time. At one point, Text messages on her phone showed where Brianna complained to a friend that Taylor had become a nightmare, and she was stealing food. Why Brianna thought that a 5-year-old stealing food was ever even a justifiable complaint, we do not know. One neighbor had actually told officers that he found Taylor wandering around outside by herself on numerous occasions. The neighbor walked Taylor back home, and in both instances, Brianna was nowhere to be found. He said he...
Aw, told you. She was leaving that girl in the house by herself, man. Wow.
Would see Taylor wave to him from her window at times, but that was the extent of their interactions. Taylor was never scared, like being on her own was a normal occurrence. During the examination of the apartment, investigators found an area in the master bedroom closet where human remains may have decayed. It also seemed that Brianna or someone tried to clean this up by using baking soda and other cleaning products. What looked like blood stains and blood spatter on the walls were also tested. DNA swabs did not indicate immediately that the stains were blood or human remains, so cadaver dogs were brought in. The smell was too overpowering for the dogs, so crime scene technicians cut the areas of carpet out and brought them outside for testing. The dogs alerted immediately to the majority of the stains, and they alerted immediately inside Brianna's car as well as the trunk. Keep in mind that officers had initially smelled fresh cleaning products in Brianna's car when they were first called out to the missing persons report. Now more than ever, with the additional help of the FBI and officials in Alabama, investigators knew they may now be looking to recover a body. During one of the conversations with Brianna's mother, officers were advised that the last time anyone really saw Taylor was at Brianna's grandmother's funeral in Alabama. Taylor's father also stated that he noticed Taylor was looking very skinny at the funeral. Apparently, Brianna did not really have a stable childhood, and her grandmother raised her. This is also why many of the friends and family actually suggested that police search for Taylor in Alabama too. Once a thorough search and testing of Brianna's car was completed, they had their answers. Brianna's car was freshly cleaned and disinfected, but an air freshener in the trunk was placed in a spot where you would only put one to mask a terrible scent. A fingernail was also recovered, and mud on the undercarriage of the car remained. The results from Brianna's GPS came back, showing she made multiple trips to Linden, Alabama between October 31st and November 3rd. In particular, she spent about 20 minutes on a lone dirt road which matched the description of the dirt on the underside of her car. Brianna's mother was telling the truth when she said she had no idea why Brianna's phone had pinged a tower near her residence, and now they knew why. Despite all that Brianna had done to be uncooperative in the search for her missing daughter, Brianna realized that her life was about to change forever. The investigators were close to finding Taylor, and she knew her charade wouldn't fool anyone for much longer. While officials searched in Alabama, Brianna made the decision to try and take her life. It was later found out that Brianna had ingested laundry detergent and copious amounts of Dramamine. Brianna was in critical condition, but doctors were able to save her life, and she recovered. A search team was put together to include search dogs, and they didn't have to sift through the Alabama mud for long to finally locate Taylor's body. Found in a shallow grave, Taylor's remains were scattered in the area. Due to the animal activity, it was hard to confirm if it was Taylor for certain. A trash bag of clothes with decomposition all over them were recovered, and some of her skeletal remains. She had already decomposed past a field confirmation, so her remains were sent off for DNA testing to confirm that it was the missing 5-year-old. Brianna was given the chance to help clear up any doubts after Taylor's remains were recovered. However, she did her normal strange mute behavior. Rather than confirm that those were the remains of her 5-year-old, she refused to answer any questions from detectives. A few days later, DNA testing confirmed that those remains were in fact 5-year-old Taylor Williams. Only a small percentage of Taylor's remains were able to be recovered, so a cause of death was inconclusive. However, enamel testing on Taylor's teeth suggested that she likely starved to death, and she would have died weeks or months prior. Brianna left Taylor in that filthy closet to starve to death. No child, especially one at her age, deserves the slow, horrendous death that Taylor received. Taylor wasn't valued in her lifetime, but the amount of love from volunteers and the surrounding communities was heartwarming. Brianna was sentenced to life in prison in September of 2022. Not surprisingly, Brianna could not read her statement to the judge and had her public defender read it for her. She apologized to anyone affected and claimed responsibility for Taylor's death. The judge acknowledged that Taylor wasn't valued by her mother or father since conception. The diligent efforts of multiple agencies and volunteers brought justice for Taylor, though it will never bring her back.
Why the fuck she do that, man? Like, she could have just gave her up for adoption or something. We can go ahead and end this video right here. I mean, y'all go to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope y'all have a blessed one. See y'all on the next video.